For today's video, I am going to be doing another draw with me / paint with me. Today, I decided to do a sketchbook spread full of birds because I've been obsessed with drawing birds recently, and I thought that this would be the perfect opportunity to draw a whole bunch of different types of birds because they're all so pretty, and I just wanted to do a spread where I just drew a whole bunch of different types of birds. So yeah. The different birds that I drew on the sketchbook spread include a hummingbird, a parrot, a robin, a toucan, a duck, a swan, and an owl. So you can see that I was really experimenting with drawing different types of birds and understanding how to draw the proportions, etc. Not only have I been obsessed with drawing birds recently, but also using ballpoint pens to outline and doing watercolor. I guess you can sense that I go through many phases of doing a specific way of art. It usually takes me the least amount of time to do the sketching for my illustrations, but this time, the sketching actually took the longest. And I usually spend the most amount of time on the outlining, but this time the outlining went by the quickest. I guess this is because since I spent so much time making my sketches so detailed, I really didn't have to pay that much attention to where I was putting my lines since I'd already done all of that in my sketching process. It was now time for the part that you've all been waiting for, the painting. I decided to use really bright colors for the painting for each of these birds because I really wanted to make this eye-catching and capture the beautiful colors of each of these birds. As you can see, I used all of these bright and pretty shades of green for the hummingbird, and for the scarlet macaw, I just made it a classic color scheme with all three primary colors, red, blue, and yellow. Watercolor also applies really well on the paper in the sketchbook, so that's another reason why I've been trying to incorporate more of it into my art. And it's been quite fun since colored pencils have always been my main medium, and I don't really paint that often, so teaching myself how to do watercolor has been a nice experience. What's your guys' favorite bird that I've drawn on this spread? Honestly, I don't really know if I have a favorite. This is because they all have their unique characteristics. Like, I really love the color scheme of the hummingbird, but I love how I drew the swan and the pose of it. And I just overall like the toucan as well and the details of the owl. So I basically just love all of them in their own ways. In reality, I think that my favorite birds would be scarlet macaws, toucans, and peacocks. That reminds me, I could have actually drawn a peacock. Oh well, maybe next time. I put a lot of detail into this owl overall, like the feathers, I drew them really detailed, as well as the eyes, and I also did some blending and shading, as well as using different hues of colors, to just make it all complement each other. What do you guys think is the most entertaining to watch from me? Is it painting, sketching, drawing, coloring with colored pencils? Like, what do you guys think is the most entertaining? Let me know. Painting the swan definitely went by the fastest since all I had to do was use a bit of gray, put a tissue to splotch it and make it lighter, and I was done. Now I was on to the final part for the spread, which was painting in the background. Since my whole color scheme for this page was to use bright colors, I decided to use bright colors for the background as well. My concept for this background was to make these shapes behind each bird and then paint each shape in the color that will complement the specific bird's color scheme the best. Not gonna lie, I think I did a pretty good job of choosing the right colors, aka the best colors in my opinion, for the backgrounds for each of these birds. So I just finished up the background and did some final finishing touch-ups, as well as added any more details that I previously missed or just forgot about. And after all of that, here is the end result. I really like how this illustration slash sketchbook spread turned out. I think it was really good and nice and cute and bright, and yeah, I hope you guys like it as well. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys next Saturday. Goodbye!